Okay, Gators, we're going to use this little screen here to get some words out in the beginning of this video. We had a really crazy game with a lot of blown assignments and a lot of confusion. You'll see that through the game. We have people that are standing still. We have people that should be blocking that are taking steps backwards. There's just a lot of stuff going on that shouldn't happen. So I want you to understand that if your name gets called, it's not meant to embarrass you or bring any kind of like hard feelings against you. I just want you to know what you're doing so we can fix it. So we have to address these things. So if I call you out by name, I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I just want you to know how you are going to get better. We can do nothing but grow after this game. So please watch the tape. Please find yourself on the film and see if you can figure out what you did wrong before or if I don't say anything. All right, looking forward to seeing everyone at practice, and we will get better. We will grow from here. Kick return, we did a good job on this one, falling on the ball and then Gators protecting you. Remember, if you're in that front line, that ball comes to you, you fall on it immediately. A lot of confusion on this. It's supposed to be pop rip. Receivers not lining up where they need to. Kenneth, you're on the wrong side of the ball. We got a lot of movement prior to. This will be a penalty. You can't do this in quarterback. You got to give them a catchable ball. That was a really bad toss. Like cornerbacks, make sure you cover on a receiver. Defensive line, you have to get penetration and push. Good angles. We need better angles. All right. Way to be there for that tackle. D line, watch yourself on this one, Kay. It's all steps backwards. There's no push, no drive at all. And free safety, you got to make that play. Okay, Owen, you're back there to stop that person. That left side cornerback needs to be present. All right, linebackers need to go outside pursuit. Okay, they're going to run to that corner every time. We got to line up on that 50 Gators. Okay, we're on the 45. We should be 5 yards forward of where we're actually lined up at this time. Got to catch that ball. We get a penalty here for false start. We cannot be moving. When the quarterback says down, everything stops. No rocking, no moving. We got receivers moving. That's not what we need to be doing. Offensive lineman, you're doing the same thing that you're doing on defense. You're stepping backwards. You have to go forward and get someone. You are not protecting the ball carriers. You let everybody through. Again, the pointless penalty. We're moving. We need to get to the line and be set. That's why you run from the huddle so that you can get set with plenty of time. Tackles, you have to block the person that's right in front of you or outside of you. Receivers, you have to block a corner or a DB. Do not run back towards the ball, Graylin. All right, Pop 92, this is a pass play. Caden, you didn't block anyone on the left side that you're supposed to. They got that sack on Noah. Okay, when we punt, when you hear that ball's kicked, everybody has to fly downfield. You have to go get that person with the ball and tackle them. Okay, as soon as we hear it come off of Owen's foot, boop, everybody should be sprinting. Okay, again, we had zero penetration by the line, bad angles by the linebackers. All right, if it's an outside run to the left, we have our right side linebacker stepping inside and then trying to hop back outside. We got to have better angles. We have to get through the offensive line. Okay, if we're on D line, you got to get in the backfield. CJ, Jamarly, you guys are big and you're strong and you're fast. You got to get in the backfield. Little Ron, you're the corner, okay? You should be less than 5 yards off the ball, and I don't want to see you wrestling with the receiver that does nothing for us, all right? You're buried in that receiver and you missed the opportunity to tackle. You have to find the ball. I'm not sure who got this hit in the middle. I think it was Ethan. Okay, that's a big quarterback. You got to get ready for that hit. Only one person chases the ball. Okay, the ball goes by everybody. One person chases it. Everyone else turn around and block. Running pop fake limbo. Okay, my slot receiver, that's Kenza. You're not doing anything. You're watching the play happen. You have to go block somebody. Quarterback, that's where you dig a good 5, 6 yards in the backfield. You got the entire field to run on. Okay, don't cut it up too soon. Should have gone way outside there. Kenza, you're gonna get hurt if you're just standing there. Connor, you stand there and you turn around and look at the play. You need to get off the ball and hit someone in front of you. Good run, Ethan. Good run. Okay, this was supposed to be a pop QB center. That means the center and the quarterback move forward. So it should be a snapped ball and quarterback and center run. Everyone else hold still. Noah did a little flub in this one, and he tried to run around instead of running straight ahead. Owen, this was your best punt. They all need to look like this, dude. Good kick. And again, line. As soon as that ball is kicked, sprint. Y'all should be sprinting as soon as that ball is kicked. Defensive line, you're going to hear me say it all game. Okay, Tyler, you're moving backwards. No one's getting penetration. Linebackers, we need to be better. Kenza, you need to make sure that you're lining up as a linebacker. There's no coverage in the middle. Free safety. Got to make that tackle, bro. Okay, watch Noah on this play because he's the one that makes the tackle. This was him being angry. If that's what you need to do, then get mad and make the play. But he was not going to be denied. He got in the backfield. He wrapped up and he drove his feet and pushed Jasmine back. Do that every play, please. We got to spread out. We're way too tight in the middle. Too many people going for the ball. Remember, if you're in the middle and it's going over your head, it's not your ball. There's people behind you. A lot of linemen moving backwards here. Remember, when we run block, you fire off the ball, go hit that person across from you right in the mouth. Do not take backward steps. CJ and Tyler both were stepping backwards on that play. We had a good scenario here, Noah. You should have kept it outside. My two receivers closest to the camera, you run inside towards the ball. There's people right in front of you. Go block that dude right in front of you. Do not run back towards the play. I have no idea where you're going at all. And that was my slot receiver that got the block in the back call. Linemen, we're at it again. We're moving backwards. Tyler, you're kind of side hopping out. We need push and drive when we're doing run blocking. We have to drive people backwards. You're not protecting your family right now. Okay, Owen, another decent kick. Let's see if we can work on that. We'll get a little further. And again, offense or punt team here, we have to run as soon as that thing's kicked. It is a dead sprint to the ball. I can't stress it enough. We got CJ going backwards. We got Jamali not pushing, Kenneth not pushing, Connor not pushing. We have to get penetration. Linebackers, you have to be a little more spread out and you have to be closer to the ball. Only 5 yards. All right, only 5 yards off the ball. We have to get pushed. We have to find the ball, fully extend those arms, and get off that block. That corner on the far side of the field, you engage the receiver on this one, but then you kind of come inside. You have to stay outside. The corner seals the edge. The defensive end seals the edge. We can't do that if we don't get penetration or if we get tied up with that receiver. Okay, we have to be smarter on the edge. I'm not sure if this is Noah or CJ in the backfield. I think it's CJ. You got to get flatter, dude. Flatter angles. You're on the edge. You got to be able to make that tackle. Okay, you had a good pursuit angle for a second, and then you flattened out too much. What a kickoff right here, Jamarly. This is what we need every time. All right, now, with that being said, we got one person still standing on the line. Everybody's not running in a straight line. The kicker beat everyone downfield. I don't know how that happens. CJ, you're diving again. Okay, we need to make better tackles. We need to run when the ball's kicked. Okay, my corner on this side of the screen. I think it's little Ron. Dude, you are so like about this receiver that you have no idea where the play's going. All right, run and engage if you can, but you need to be finding that ball to see if it's coming to your side. You don't need to be getting in a wrestling contest with that dude. Okay, plays like these will not work if we have penetration. You gotta fire out the ball. You gotta be in the offense's face. Okay, we have to get in there. Okay, Graylin, you got speed, dude, but you have to run north and south. That means up and down the field, not across the field. You run a probably total of like 45 yards here, but it's all lateral. You go that way, then you come back this way, and then you're flat, 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 flat. You need to go upfield, not backfield. Quarterback center exchange is important. If it doesn't happen, then the play's dead, like here. So we got to get that ball in the quarterback's hands, center. I know we had a lot of people on the field that may not have known what was going on. We were supposed to be in a spread here. Decent amount of blocking on the line. All right, better than the rest of the game, but it wasn't. It was still below where we need to be. Pop QB sprint right. Okay, we got a lot of open field over here on the Longhorn side of the field. Quarterback, you need to be looking for that. Receiver, you got to go smash that corner. Okay, this is that time where you go block the guy right in front of you. Quarterback, get outside instead of coming inside. Quarterback, you messed this one up. You opened the wrong way, and that's why we opened specific ways. You tripped over the running back. Running back way to turn nothing into a little bit of something. We still need to block on the line. Okay, we're not blocking. We're in that quick screen here to the right. Noah, you got to catch it. You got to be closer. You went 5 yards back. Ethan, you got to deliver catchable ball. And then Caden, that ball's on the ground. And you're chasing it. You're kicking it. You need to just jump on that thing. Okay, you're not there trying to scoop it up. Just fall directly on the ball. Defensive line, we have zero penetration or control on the edges. All right, my defensive ends, I think it was Tyler and CJ. You have to get in the backfield. Don't step backward. Okay, Graylin, you're the corner on this one. You need to spread out just a hair more and you run backwards instead of down. If you come down directly towards the Longhorns, okay, that might have been a touchdown saving or a extra point saving tackle. Okay, don't go backwards. If you don't know what's going on, you need to ask someone. Okay, on this one, Kenzie, you're standing around, looking around. You're not moving when the ball is stabbed. Connor, you're going backwards. Okay, we need blocking out there. Try to run a pass play here, and again, with no pass protection, with no protection at the line, nothing can happen. Cannot stress the importance of the offensive and defensive line. It will make or break the game. We got a good punt. Now we need good coverage downfield. Once Owen kicks it, everyone has to sprint. Just wait to hear the sound of that ball going off his foot and then run in straight lines down the field. We had poor angles. We were slow to get downfield, so they end up taking this one back to the house. Defensive end on this one, don't get tangled up with that tackle like that. And then corner, you got to take a better angle. You got to be straight on. Kenza, this is proof that you can run. I need the speed from you every single play, not just when you get the ball. You turn it on right here and you go. This is a good return, dude. You got some wheels. You got to use them. Little final thoughts for me here. We were being lazy out there, Gators. Okay, we were lazy. We had poor angles. We had low speed. We had low intensity. We weren't delivering any violence. Okay, my big guys, CJ, Jamarley, and Kenneth. You guys are huge. You're strong. You gotta be in their face, and you have to find that ball. You gotta get penetration. You gotta make stuff happen. All right. My running backs, we were moving slow. I know because we were taking a beating, but we got to dictate what we're doing out there. We can't let them dictate it. Make sure you know where to line up and make sure that you know if you're on offense or defense because we had guys that looked confused, like they didn't know if they were on offense or defense. So just make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay. Come to practice, ready to work, ready to learn, ready to grow. We're going to get better, like I said, but we can't do that if we're just kind of jogging through practice. Okay, Kenza, Graylin, you guys are faster than what you show at practice, and you're not going to be fast enough in a game if you don't practice at that speed. Okay, so we gotta put out, we gotta make it hurt a little bit at practice so that when it comes game time, we're ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the tape. I hope you're still watching, and if you are still watching, go ahead and rewatch it so you know what happened at that game.